That's right. All righty. Let's see what we got here, guys. All right. Let's see. Cool. Got that. Hold on. Let's see. And we got this. Nice. All right. We are now live and direct, coming to you from my living room. It's your boy, James, aka Dad the Rapper, aka Dad of Nobody, back again with another Talk to Me Tuesday. This is week deuce 22. It's week 22, y'all. And let's just call it a banger. You know what I mean? I don't have anything else to call it. You know, it's going to be a good day. It's been a great day so far. So good. No complaints. How about you? No complaints. Interesting fact that I just found out today. I will let you know as soon as I get some more folks up in here to hang out with your boy. We are just waiting. I'm waiting on you. You that person that's right here that's looking. I see you looking, but you don't see that I see you looking. That's who it is right there. Jason. That's what I was waiting on. Jason, what's going on, man? Where you been at, Jason? What's going on, Jason? What's happening with you, sir? Hopefully you have a great day today. Appreciate you coming by. Let's see if we can get some more folks in here with you, Jason, because we don't want you to be lonely, right? We want you in here by yourself. Was it OG Ghost? Oh, dang, I said that all right. All wrong. Oh, Ghost. Well, it could be OG Host. One. You know what I mean? One of the two, you know, but what's going on with your ghost face killer? What's going on with you, brosa? Hope you're having a good day today, man. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. Not sure if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome. You have a good day. Nice little smooth, easy conversation. What was that? Mr. Game. Is that Brand? Brand, what's happening with you? What's going on? Hey, thanks, you too. Appreciate that. Yeah, and having a good day, man. Who we got over here on YouTube? State your name, gangster. Let me know who you are. Don't hide in the shadows. You know, it ain't like on TikTok where, you know, they name pop up and then I could talk to them automatically, you know. Let me know who you are. But yeah, no. So we're gonna have a good talk. I did find out some rather interesting insight here just a second ago while I was kind of prepping for the day. And apparently Christian music is on the move. It's surging right now. Hold on, what is that? Who is that? Who's Name One? What's going on? Hey, appreciate the like, bro. Appreciate you coming through, hanging out. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday. So I was just about to share this interesting thing I found out about Christian music, right? So apparently in 2025, Christian music is surging, and got a little bit of insight right here for y'all. This ain't the is it better that we're gonna be doing here in a second, but says despite the general slowdown, so apparently streaming has been slowing down in the last year. But despite the general slowdown in music streaming growth from 4.6 in the US, I mean, like it's 4.6 in the US currently versus the 8% in 2024 and 10% globally, down from 15%. So Christian gospel stands out as a shining exception. And my third grade reading is serving me well. Hurt. It now ranks behind only rock, Latin, and country in terms of streaming growth in the U.S. Says the fuel behind The momentum is this upward swing largely driven by a younger streaming savvy audience, approximately 60% female, 30% millennial, who are deeply engaged with the genre's current wave. Um, for the first time in a decade, Christian artists have simultaneously landed on the Billboard Hot 100. Talking about Forrest Frank's "Your Way," I mean, "Your Way is Better," and Brandon Lake's "Hard Fought Hallelujah" featuring Jelly Roll. I'm not sure if y'all heard that song. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Who we got there? Smokey Cullerton. Smokey, what's going on?
I got one.
So I got one.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. What's going on, Smokey? How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great day. Appreciate you coming back. Can I have Robux? Hold on. Aria, I don't even play Roblox, so I can't even give you no Robux. Cloverfield, what's going on with you? How you feeling today, girl? How are you doing? I never got those details the last time you was on stream on Friday about the whole boyfriend situation, but you know, keep me tuned. I want to know what happened, so you know. But I mean, it don't have to be on stream. You know, that's your business. I ain't got to put it out there like that. But so, so yeah, for the first time in a decade, Christian artists have simultaneously landed on the Billboard Hot 100. It's talking about Frank Forrest, which he just been killing it. I mean, every time I see anything for him on Instagram, like it just hundreds of thousands of likes and stuff like that. So I mean, he been killing it. And even though I don't really know Brandon Lake like that, I heard the name, but Jelly Roll I've at least heard him sing. And that song that sounds like it got Jelly Roll on it, I think I know what that is. Especially in saying Heartfelt Hallelujah. I think that's the name of the song. But yeah, no, I didn't even know that Christian music was taking over like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to hear that. Tracy, what's going on with you? How you doing today, Tracy? Hopefully you're having a good day. Appreciate you coming through and stopping by. Not obligated to hang around, but if you do, you're welcome. All right. Come through, hang out with us. But just wanted to throw that out there just because I thought that was pretty cool that Christian music was kind of on the rise now. You know what I mean? That's good to hear. Now the real testament is salvation on the rise, you know, but that's a little bit different of a topic. Soft Crow, what's going on with you today? How are you? Feel free to drop that in the comments. Let me know. Tony, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for coming by, stopping through and hanging out. You are welcome to stay, but you're not obligated. And if you do, I appreciate it. So today's topic, is it better? We got a nice little mix of is it betters right here. Well, hold on one second, y'all. Caleb, are you over here doing wrestling moves on my couch? You trying to get beat up? Okay. You're supposed to be watching Street Fighter. Anyway, my bad. What is it? So yeah. So we got a nice little mix of is it betters over here. I'm not sure exactly how many we're gonna do or how many we're gonna get through or get to, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a good time and we're gonna find out what you think is better or best. And somebody named I don't know just came through because I don't care. Sit your big ass up there. The heck. Anyway, so first one. Is it better? Listen, is it better to be respected or liked? Is it better to be respected or liked? Lana, what's going on? Appreciate those likes. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. But tell me, Lana, is it better to be respected or liked? I am going to say, I know what I'm going to say, but tell me what you're going to say. All right. Tell me what you're going to say. Who is that? Gabriel, what's going on? I'm new here. Her, welcome. Appreciate you coming through and hanging out. Respected. Honestly, I'm going with the same thing. I feel like being liked is comes and goes. People can like you one day and not like you the other. But I feel like my respect is more important. So I'm with y'all on that. I don't know what y'all got to say over here on YouTube, but let me know. Next one. Is it better to pray out loud or in silence? I'm not gonna sit over here and stunt and pretend like I pray out loud a lot. I do when I bless my food, me and my son and my wife, you know what I mean? I say a few prayers out loud sometimes. Sometimes if I'm walking and praying, then yeah, I'll pray out loud. But which one is better? I don't know if it's a better one for that one, but I don't need external validation. Heard. I respect that. No pun intended, you know. But yeah, I would. I don't know if I could pick one, but I say it's better to pray in silence in the sense if you're looking forward for validation. All right. Is it better to always have free Wi-Fi or free coffee everywhere? Is it better to always have free Wi-Fi everywhere or free coffee everywhere? I don't know. You let me know. Erica, what's going on? Wait, I ain't Erica. That's a Aaron. Aaron. Hold on. Am I saying this right? Aaron's. I don't know. See, I don't want to mess it up. Bobby, what's going on with you, Bobby? Talk to me, y'all. Let me know. Is it better to always have free Wi-Fi everywhere or free coffee everywhere? I don't drink coffee, so this is easy for me. Wi-Fi. If I had a choice between coffee, which I don't drink, and Wi-Fi, which I use, which I'm using right now, I'm gonna say Wi-Fi. 100%. I don't know. You can tell me what y'all think, but we're gonna move on to the next one. The next one is, hold on, who was that? Who was that? Peaches. I don't know why I just wanted to say that. Peaches, what's going on with you? Hopefully having a great day today. Appreciate you coming through and stopping by, hanging out with us for a little bit. Welcome to stay, if you like. All right. Is it better to forgive quickly or to wait until your heart is fully ready? That's all right. So for me personally, let me know what y'all think. Is it better to forgive quickly or to wait until your heart is fully ready? For me personally, I feel like everybody says like just forgive and forget, or you should forgive. I believe you should be ready to forgive quickly. And the reason that is because, you know, God forgave us, right? So we should be ready to forgive quickly. But you also should be waiting until your heart is fully ready. Because like, you don't want to be lying, telling somebody you forgive them and you really don't. And then next thing you know, you bring it back up and you treat them like trash. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's no specific right answer, but if I had to lean towards one, I would say fully ready. Next one. If y'all want to answer that one, y'all can. Next one. Is it better to win the argument or keep the... Woo! I ain't even see this one. All right. Is it better to win the argument or keep the peace? Win the argument. All that. No, just kidding. I don't know. I think it's better to keep the peace, man. Like, I don't think most people's minds are changed by one argument. So better than winning the argument, sometimes I think it's just better to keep the peace. Like having peace of mind is just something that I don't know. I take for granted maybe a little bit. I think a lot of people do the same. You know what I mean? I ain't out here by myself. You know, come down, don't y'all leave me hanging now. But I would say keep the peace. Number 6, is it better to have unlimited chips but no dip, or unlimited dip but no chips? Which one is better? Chips with no dip or dip with no chips? I don't even dip chips. So y'all know what my answer gonna be. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance while I drink some water, because talking make your mouth hurt. There's a piece. Here, my water, bro. Get him. All right, cool. Next one. Is it better to serve quietly or lead publicly? I read this earlier and I had a little bit of difficulty with this. Hold on, let me say this again. Is it better to serve quietly or lead publicly? I think it depends on what it means by serve quietly and leading publicly. Because if we talking about like being humble in the sense of serving quietly, then yeah, I think you should be. Ooh, excuse me, dang, y'all weren't supposed to hear that. But if you're talking about being humble in the sense of serving quietly, then yeah, you should serve quietly. But sometimes there is a need for leading publicly, which you have to, show some bravado, stick your chest out. You know what I mean? So there's a time for both. But if I had to choose one, I like to serve quietly. I don't like to boast anything like that. The Bible talk about somebody else should boast for you and sing your praises instead of you. So that's that, right? Is it better to fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? One horse-sized duck, or I guess what? Is it better to fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? I'm gonna go with the one horse-sized duck. I feel like ducks ain't got no hands, so I really ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to that. Who was that? 59509. Is that the zip code, Eric? What's the zip code? No, is that an area code? What's going on with your 509? Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you coming through, hanging out, and feel free to join in. All right. Is it better to fight a one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? I'm choosing the one horse-sized duck because I could rather fight one than 100 of anything. All right, cool. Is it better to read one verse and live it out? I'm talking about the Bible. Is it better to live one verse in the Bible and live it out, or to read a whole chapter and not act on it at all? I got my answer. Is it better to read one verse and live it out, or read a whole chapter and not act on it? I am going to say live it out. If you got a verse, if you could just live out one verse as opposed to reading a whole chapter and not doing nothing, then obviously the one verse is the way to go. Dwayne, what's happening with you, bros? How you doing today, sir? Appreciate you coming through. Hold on, there's somebody else in there. I'm trying to see who it was, but it won't show me. I don't know. It don't matter. It ain't a big deal. Anyway, what's happening with you, cuz? Hope you're having a good day, bro. All right, so what was we at? Number 10. Is it better to chase dreams or choose stability? Bryson, what's happening with you? How you doing today, Bryson? Appreciate you coming through. So what's up, cuz? Not much, sir. Just trying to see what's happening over here with these folks here on TikTok and YouTube, bro. Hope you're having a good day today. Is it better to chase dreams or choose stability? All right, so I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. You can let me know what you think too, cuz if you're still there. I think God gives everybody dreams to chase, something that He wants and has for everybody to do, each individual, right? What's up, Audi symbol? You know what I mean? I don't know what the name is, but everybody got a task to do, and I think that you need stability to some degree, but at some point you're just gonna have to take a chance if the dream is, if it seems like you can bring it to reality and make it work. You know what I mean? Stability is good, but I don't know. Even that'll become in a way that'll make you kind of want more. Like, discontentment is hard to have in the human heart, man. That's what everybody would talk about, having it. It's just hard to be content. That's him watching TV. All right, so but I'm gonna choose. I don't know. It's hard for me to choose. Next one. Stability is good though. 11. Is it better to have a sneeze that never comes out, or an itch you never can, or an itch you never can reach? Is it better to have a sneeze that never comes out, or a itch that you can't reach? What you say, Bentley? Go ahead. You're already in here. You might as well tell me what's the answer to the question. What's your answer? Because there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to this. Or itch you can't reach. I don't see like how it could be an itch that I can't reach. So I ain't even really worried about that one. The sneeze that don't come out, that's annoying. Like you doing that all day is just annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna choose a itch that you can't reach, because if I can't reach it, somebody else can reach it. Therefore, I can find relief. Can't nobody do nothing about that sneeze. I guess unless you got like some pepper, you know. I don't know if that's just me, but pepper be making me sneeze like it ain't nothing. You know, every time I make some eggs, you put just a little bit too much pepper or pepper flake get in the air and the atmosphere, and it's over with. Sneeze central. It ain't over with, but you know what I mean. All right, let's see. Next one. Is it better to give money or to give time? I feel like it's whichever one you had the most in abundance. I think it's important to do both, because where you give your money kind of shows where your heart is. And then giving time is beneficial to the person that you give time to, as to you. You know what I mean? You get the bond, have close knit relationships and stuff like that. So I would say both, even though I can't choose both. So if I had to choose, I'm gonna say give time. I think it's better to give some time than money, unless you need money. Instead of it's situational. All right, so we're gonna leave it at that. Isaac, what's going on with you, Isaac? I seen you, I peeped you. I know you're here. All right, but just want to say what's up to you. Hope you're having a good day, and appreciate you coming through. All right, and shout out to everybody who over here on YouTube. You know, put your name down there, say something in the comment. Oh wait, you know what? It was more on there, and I just missed it. I'm a tweet. How did I not see that arrow that pointed down? Oh, Clover. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, the way it was sounding, the way you talked to me about him the last time, I kind of figured something was up with this guy. But I'm glad you got to the bottom of it. We were together for 9 months, and he had. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Clover. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully, you know, you're still talking with your parents and stuff about it, or your moms that was supposed to go with you, and you know, hopefully she's consoling you and helping you through that. But you know, don't give up hope. There's still somebody out there that'll be there for you. You know what I mean? So, but appreciate you sharing and being transparent. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll help somebody else that's here, that's listening, that's reading. You know. Milan Hicks says hi. I don't just says hi. What's going on, Milan? How you doing, Milan? Tell me how you doing. If you're still there. Let's say Valdecki. Am I saying that? Or Valdisi. It's one of them. Anyway, either way, how you doing? I appreciate you coming through, hanging out, spending a little time. Who just came through over here? Who was that? Macy. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Macy, what's happening with you over there on TikTok? Appreciate you coming through. Hoping you're having a great day. Dog Dad 7. So what are you saying? Talking about which is better. I mean, unless you're talking about something specific. I could be wrong, but maybe you're talking about something specific. Dog Dad, and if so, specify and I'll answer that question. Also, if you're here, appreciate you being here. Also appreciate it if you hit that like button, just so that we can get some more folks in here to hang out with us today. All right. Talk to me Tuesday, week 22. Appreciate y'all coming through. Let's move on. Number 13. Is it better to be happy alone or unhappy with company? Is it better to be happy alone or unhappy with company? Sheesh. To me, that's a little bit hard to say. Just maybe it's just me. To me personally, I don't enjoy being alone that much where I wouldn't want company ever. This sounds like indefinite, right? Would you rather be Is it better to be happy alone or unhappy with company? I feel like you can't be unhappy with your company forever. You know, like it just seems impossible. Isaac, what's going on with you? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Just want you to know I see you real quick. I feel like you can make happiness. Happiness is not indefinite, but alone can be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's saying you can't meet nobody ever, but I'm just saying, like, so I'm gonna choose company. You know, sheesh. I don't know. We'll see. What y'all think? You tell me what you think, and that'd be cool. We'll see from there. Is it better to sweat mayo or cry hot sauce? Is it better to sweat mayo or cry hot sauce? Both of them is nasty. One's nastier than the other. Crying hot sauce, I just feel like your eyes gonna burn so bad that it ain't even worth it. So I'm gonna say sweat mayo. Ugh, I don't even like mayo. Yeah, I mean, I used to eat it on bologna sandwiches when I was little, and then I got older, and I was like, ugh, what the heck is this? Why would anybody eat mayo? But that's just me. What was that? Betty, what's going on with you, Betty? Betty, what was her name? Character name? Betty Boop. Betty, what's going on with you? How are you today? Appreciate you coming through. Just wanted to let you know that I see you, and if you stick around, cool. If you don't, cool. But glad you came through. All right, so 15. Is it better to listen for God in the quiet or seek him in the crowd? I don't know. That sounds more complicated than how it said on the surface. Is it better to listen for God in the quiet or to seek him in the crowd? I mean, really, it just depends on where you at. You know what I mean? You should try to seek some quiet to try to hear from God for sure. But like if you in the crowd, sometimes you still got to seek him to try to find some solace or some peace, because anxiety will get you or something crazy be going on out there in the world. You just never know. Jeremiah, what's going on with you, Jeremiah? Hopefully you're having a great day. Appreciate you coming through for the time that you come through or came through or what have you. Just want to let you know I saw you and acknowledge you and just say what's up. And same thing for the folks on YouTube. If you want to drop some down there in the comments and let me know that you're here, that's cool. I'd be happy to shout you out and just see how you're doing today. But let's move to the next one. 16. Is it better to always talk in rhyme or always sing instead of speak? I would rather talk in rhyme than to sing and speak. I feel like if you singing, it's like a musical. You know what I mean? And I don't even really watch musicals like that. I know some people are like really big fans, which is why they put those and create those. Lily. What's going on with you, Lily? What's that? Middleton? Is that what I say? Lily M. Middleton. What's up, Lily? How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great day. I appreciate you coming through and stopping by. And if you stick around, cool. And if you don't, cool. But just want to acknowledge you and say what's up. So appreciate you. But is it better to always talk in rhyme? I feel like that's better. I got an example from who was that? Killer B from off of Naruto. I don't know if I'm just, making myself sound like an anime nerd sometimes a little bit, but Killer B, you know what I mean? I'd rather be talking like him than to be over there like singing my life. So yeah. 17. Is it better to be bold in your witness or gentle in your approach? That's a situational thing, man. I can't just say right off the rip that one is better than the other. I think sometimes you got to be bold just to show that, you stand on business with your faith and your walk with God, And then other times you got to be gentle because it depends on the situation that you're dealing with the other person that you're talking to. I'm surprisingly doing good with it. I was having trouble at first, but I started working out and I'm losing weight. I feel so much better now. That's good. Exercise helps lower cortisol, and cortisol is like a stress hormone. And I think the initial beginning of anything that has to do with like heartbreak it's just going to be difficult and challenging to deal with. So I think you made a good decision. You know, again, like I said, sorry that happened, but I appreciate you sharing and talking to me. You know what I mean? You didn't have to do that. And, you know, I know a little bit of time has passed. So if stuff do come up, matters of the heart, just talk to somebody. You know, you don't got to swallow that stuff back down, you know, focusing on myself. That's good. But relationships is good for now. So, you know, whether it's your parents or friends, you know what I mean? Just tell people, hey, you know, I need a little bit of encouragement right now, maybe a little bit of prayer, you know, and that should help you. It's all good. I enjoy sharing this with you. Herb, happy to be here with an ear to hear, and hopefully some of the mediocre advice I got help a little bit, you know. So appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see. Is it better to focus on one talent deeply or learn a little bit of everything? Ah, I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. Um, I would say it just depends on the type of person you are. Like if this career wise, focus on one thing deeply or hobby, you know, because it's hard to have 100 hobbies. But learning a little bit of everything, I say, is important when it comes to like, I don't know, maybe like fixing cars, fixing your home, you know, just stuff that make you able to have conversations with folks that maybe you wouldn't ordinarily be able to have a conversation. So it's kind of like your bent. Wherever you naturally bent to, you can kind of go that direction. But me personally, I don't know. I guess I like knowing a little bit of everything. It kind of make you feel like you know something when you really don't. But I think I would personally want like a talent, one talent deeply. Which I think I got one deep talent, you know what I mean? Peep the name, dad the rapper, peep the name, you know. I think I got one good talent, but you know, that's a subjective talent and is based off the opinions and perceptions of others to a degree. But personally, I like my music. Yeah, all right, cool. So 19. Oh, hold on. Let me see if we can get some folks on this one. Y'all gotta chime in on this. Anybody that's here is
Mario.
huh? That don't look like Mario, but okay, maybe. All right. Is it better to focus on one talent? No, wait, that's the same one they say. I'm tweaking. Is it better to get stuck in traffic with no AC or get lost with no phone signal? Is it better to be stuck in traffic with no AC or get lost with no phone signal? Uh, I don't think I've ever been lost with no phone signal. I've had no phone signal, which ain't fun. But I have been stuck with no AC or driven cars with no AC that didn't work and had to roll down the windows and you hope you keep moving because the wind is the only thing stopping you from sweating to death. But if I had to choose between getting stuck in traffic with no AC or getting lost with no phone signal, I am choosing the no AC. I am not going to be out here lost with no phone signal when I could just worry about some heat for a little bit until, you know what I mean, I get where I'm trying to go to. Softest Crow to join, invite. And we got Darwin. Darwin, what's going on, Darwin? How you doing today? Appreciate you coming through, hanging out with your boy. And feel free to stick around, stay around. All right. What we got here? What we got? Is it better to be known by people or known by God? Is it better to be known by people or is it better to be known by God? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna take another sip of water because I'm thirsty. Is it better to be known by people or known by God? I would say known by God. Just because I know that God loves me And I know that he has my best interest in mind. And I know that he'll reveal things to me that I need to know and need to hear rather than being known by people, which a lot of times people knowing you or liking you and stuff is conditional. It's based off what you can do or what you've done. There's a few people who will like you genuinely just because of who you are and stuff like that. But we're not talking about like, we're talking about being known. I do want people to know me, most specifically the people that are closest to me, because I feel like that's how you live a more or most fruitful, productive life is when people know you and you're not out here just faking the funk and nobody really knows what's actually going on and happening in your heart and your life. But at the very least, knowing that God knows and that God provides gives me solace through whatever it is that I'm going through. So, you know what I mean? Just putting it out there. CMG Villager. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Villager, what's going on with you? Villager, appreciate you coming through, hanging out with your boy here on this Tuesday. Thank you for coming through and spending a little time. Stick around, that's cool. If you gotta go, that's cool. But you came back, so I'm saying hi. And maybe you'll respond in kind and say hello back. So cool. Or answer a question. You know what I mean? Either one is fine. All right. Is it better to always be early or always be late? I mean, that seemed like an easy question. I mean, if somebody got a different answer than this, that's on you. Let me know. But always be early. It's better. Now, is that likely in my position? No, it ain't gonna always be. I am not going to always be early. I will almost always be just on time. And maybe a little late, maybe. It depends. It depends on what's going on. I wish I was more early, but you got to have people like me to help balance things out so you can know what you could have been or what you might be or whatever as far as timeliness goes. All right. Next one. This one seemed interesting, but I ain't read it through. So let me read it through first. All right. Is it better to have pizza that never gets cold or ice cream that never melts? I feel like I like pizza more than ice cream. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put that out there, and maybe y'all feel different. If you do, let me know if you like. Right? They have pizza that never gets cold. Is the pizza gonna be fresh the whole time? Is the pizza gonna be fresh the whole time that it's not cold? You know what I mean? Is it gonna be warm, getting dry, like how the pizza be at the pizza parlor when it's been sitting there for 3 hours because ain't nobody bought it? And then they still want you to pay regular price for it. Like you can't see that the cheese look crispy on the top because it's been sitting in the warmer too long. If it's that kind of warm, that always warm, then nah. But fresh out the oven warm, yeah, for sure. Let me get some of that always warm pizza. But ice cream that never melts. Now this is interesting to me just a little bit, just because I was picking up my parents the other day from the airport, and we was going past this place. What the heck is the name of that place? I don't know. They sell custard. I don't know if y'all had custard before. But I don't know. I guess it's some other type of ice cream. I forgot all the specifics as far as details. But like, I don't know. I feel like custard is like stupid ice cream. This ice cream that melts super quick and easy, and you wind up with milk in like 5 minutes. And so that's why I don't really be buying custard. If somebody says it's custard, I'm out. But that makes the ice cream that never melts sound interesting, because who don't want to eat their ice cream and enjoy it without it melting? You know what I mean? If it never melts, that means you get to enjoy all of your ice cream instead of having the milk soup at the bottom of the bowl. I mean, some people drink that. Maybe once upon a time I used to drink that. Now I'm like, and once I got all the ice cream, like there's no more chewy parts or whatever in the ice cream, I'm done. I'm out. You know what I mean? Dang, you can't even see him over there on YouTube. This dude be all into stuff he be watching sometimes. Like, he ain't even playing. He watching people play games. He be like Anyway, that's my son. I love him. I love my boy. I love my baby. But yeah, if y'all can answer to that, let me know. I love to hear it. I guess in that case, I'm gonna go with ice cream because at least I know ice cream is gonna stay good unless you're talking about like 20 years or something frozen. All right, is it better to be content with little or to desire more opportunity? So if I'm using my wisdom, I probably would say, Kama, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you. If I was using my wisdom, I probably would say more opportunity because I am a guy who really does like the prospect of opportunity, right? Opportunity sounds good to me. But the Bible says to be content in all things, right? So with little or with much. And if you got little and you're not content with it, at least to a degree, maybe you're not content 100% and feel like, this is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. Honestly, where I'm at financially, I want to be here for the rest of my life. But if somehow or another, this is where I had to stay until God called me home, I would find contentment in it because this is just what God said for me. You know what I mean? He said, nah, you're not going to be here long enough to get that more that you're talking about, thinking about, or desiring. And if that happens, then, it is what it is. That guy, what's happening with you, bro? I didn't shout you out earlier, but I see your name and just want to shout you out now. And you probably ain't here, but if you are, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. So I'm going to go with content with little if I'm choosing between the two. Because I want to, excuse me, y'all. I want to be content. That's a desire. All right. So, is it better to accidentally hit reply all or accidentally like your crush's post from 6 years ago? I don't know. They be sending me stupid stuff. I be getting notifications about stuff I don't even want notifications about. Dang it, technology. No, is it better to accidentally hit reply or accidentally like your crush's post? I mean, I ain't got no crush post to like. I mean, I guess what it is maybe a little on the awkward side sometimes is like if you see something from somebody that like maybe you talked to before and you be like, I like this moment as far as their life, but you don't really want to engage and potentially be getting stuff from their page and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Caleb. Why are you jumping so much? No. Come here, boy. No. Caleb, you want me to beat you up? No. Okay, so get yourself up. Stand up, my baby. Hey, can I ask you a question? No, I don't want to ask you a question. You ain't gotta ask me a question. Hey, Caleb, why are you jumping? I'm not kidding. You're not kidding? Why are you jumping? No. Hey, you open it to drink it. High five. All right, thank you, son. All right, cool. My bad, y'all. Last one for the day. I don't even know what to say yet. All right. This is a good one. Excuse me. This is a good one to end it on. All right. Is it better, y'all? Is it better to have strong faith with little knowledge or deep knowledge with little faith? That's a little complex. I don't know if you heard it, so I'm going to say it back just in case. And for my sake, because, I'm a little slow. All right. So, is it better to have strong faith with little knowledge or deep knowledge with little faith? I feel like both of these could be right. And I'm going to say why. Feel free to let me know what you think. Day, what's going on with your day? Hopefully you're having a good day. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me today. And yeah, Jessica, what's going on? Yeah, it is Jessica. Jessica, what's going on, Jessica? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hanging out. Stick around for a little bit if you want. It's the last question of the day. It'd be cool if you answer, but if you don't, I understand. Fingers just don't feel like fingering sometimes. Well, typing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right. So, is it better to have strong faith with little knowledge or deep knowledge with little faith? I feel like both of these could be right. And here's why. I don't think you need to have a lot of knowledge to have a strong faith, because faith comes by understanding. And if you have some understanding, then you don't need a lot of knowledge. But you do need some understanding in order to have faith in God and things of that nature, right? But you can know a whole bunch of stuff and have a little faith and still, I think, kind of be in the same boat. Reason is because God only requires you to have faith the size of a mustard seed in order to believe in Him. So it says to have faith. It says it's impossible to please God without faith. So with that being the case, I am choosing to have a strong faith with little knowledge, because I don't need to have a whole lot of knowledge. I just need to have the gist of it. You know what I mean? I don't need to know everything about the car and how it works in order to drive the car. I just need to know enough to know how to drive the car and what makes it reliable. And that's it. So maybe you have something different. If you do, let me know. I'd like to know. Is it better to have strong faith with little knowledge or deep knowledge with little faith, in your opinion? Let me know. Or if you watch this on the back end here on YouTube or whatnot, let me know. So yeah, I'm choosing faith with little knowledge, and you can always gain more knowledge if you want to have, but you're still okay if you have a lot of knowledge and a little faith, because it's that faith alone that will save you. All right, cool. So that's it for today, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through and hanging out with your boy here on this 22nd week of doing Talk to Me Tuesdays. For those of y'all who did take a little bit of time to talk with me, I appreciate that. I'm glad you came through. For the regular people that come through, like my girl Clover over there, thank you for coming through and hanging out. And for the new people that came through, like Jessica, you know what I mean? Jessica, appreciate you coming through. And y'all have a great Tuesday. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your time with your families. You guys be blessed until the next time I come on here, which is going to be Friday when we do Freestyle Friday. We are getting closer to being finished with this writing. I think we had about 32 songs, coming up around 33, and 15 songs, I believe, put aside for features, which means I really only got to write like 5 more songs, but I'm going to try to get an even 40 written songs. And then we're going to start trying to crowdfund and see if we can not make some money, but people will donate some money and help us complete this task. So we got to do some calculations, some math numbers and stuff like that. So, but if you want to come through and see your boy freestyle a little bit on Friday, that'd be cool. See what I'm writing, working on Friday, that'd be cool. In the meantime, go ahead and get up out of here. I think my wife's coming in, or about to, very soon, and then we're going to eat some pizza. Yeah, I knew he was going to say something. We're going to eat some pizza, y'all, but y'all have a great night, evening, morning, whatever side of town you're looking at this from. And I'll check with y'all later. See you later, Clover. Have a good one, and keep me updated on how you're doing, okay? Peace.